All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, and welcome to Allied's 10-Minute Talks. I'm Jason Moss, the Marketing Manager for Allied Communications, and as always, I'm here with Brian Doyle and John Rees.
Hey, guys.
Good morning.
What's going on, fellas? So for this week's topic, we're going to be discussing Elevate, which is our full UCaaS solution. Today, John and Brian are going to walk us through a quick collaboration tools and just a few the features. So, John, what do you got in mind for us today?
Yeah, so of course, 10 minutes is definitely not enough time to give a full demo on this awesome solution here.
Yeah,
We're just going to touch on a few collaboration tools, right? I'm going to show you how we do our chatting internally. We can even SMS text, and our meeting room. You know, similar to all the others out there. Yes, we are using Zoom right now to record this call, but I'm going to show you some similarities and some high points of how Elevate does their meeting room. So let me share my screen. Let me know when you can all see that.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So here's our chat room right here, basically on the top left. Right here, I have my favorites. It could be anybody in the organization. It could be anybody outside of the organization. You can see this is my demo unit. So here's Dave. Here, this is where we can chat. I can even simply press this call button to give him a quick call, or press this Meet Now button. This Meet Now button will actually start a meeting room for me and allow him to join by simply clicking this button on his end. This meeting room can be used within the Elevate application or within Google Chrome. We'll touch on that in just a second. Anybody internally, we're able to add, groups, meeting groups. We can actually search through this chat. So if, say, Dave said something a couple weeks ago, I'm just trying to look up maybe a file he sent to me. I can just search within this chat. I can invite members. We can even mute this chat. So say, it's a group chat, and just like on your cell phone, once you get a ton of group chats, it just bing, 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 bing. And today I want to just mute that. So I can do that from here. Simple texting, like any other kind of chat room. We can send attachments from your computer, from our share sync files, GIFs and little emojis here, have a little fun. So I really wanted to also point on the fact that this is a full SMS solution as well. So you could text anybody from your business line to any, text-enabled cell phone, which is pretty much everybody these days, right?
Yeah. Really cool if you don't want to disclose your cell phone out there and share that with people so they start calling you at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of, it is available on your mobile application. And the cool thing about that mobile application, considering those 10 o'clock texts, you can silence specific features on the mobile applications, like your text messages, your voicemails, or really your calls. You can pick and choose what you want to silence, and even on a time condition.
And John, really one of the beautiful things about that too, for those that have never had a soft phone application for their cell phone, is your calls go out as the company number too. So again, you get to keep some privacy in a world where very little is private anymore.
Exactly. That's an awesome point. I get asked that all the time. So I just want to, that's really our chat in a box. Pretty simple stuff. Now I want to jump over to our meeting room. So here's our meeting room right here. Here's how you would start it. You can simply change your meeting URL. And of course, we can even change this pin if you wanted to for dial-in action. This is the included meeting room comes with 30 video participants and 200 audio participants. Yes, that is a lot of people, but it's not like we're going to ever fill it, but it's there if you need it. So I just want to jump into there. Here's our meeting room. You can launch it right from Elevate, like I said, or we can do it right inside of Google Chrome. This is a current, I'm actually live in this on my other computer, so we don't, so I can at least still talk and hear everybody. But everything in this meeting room is customizable, from the Allied Communications on the top left, from the background, the name of the meeting. We're able to turn on this cool feature here. This is what I love about this. It's called the virtual assistant. Once we add this virtual assistant, it records the transcription of the entire call. Any takeaways, anything that's been said in this call is being recorded and transcribed to this virtual assistant. And at the end of this call, we can send this out to anybody. We can edit this transcription as well. So say if you say anything important that you don't want to send out to certain people, you can always edit it or just take snippets of it. And I will show you that in just a moment. Normal chat features. So you're chatting with everybody in the meeting room. Notes. So anything that you put in here, so you have some important notes, maybe a couple phone numbers or anything else that you want to get emailed out to everybody after the meeting. So once you sign into this meeting room, if you're not calling in, if you're actually signing in via the web, you have to enter your name and your email address. So anything you put in here will get immediately emailed to you after the meeting. Normal, we can share a webcam, screen share. We can even upload files like a PowerPoint, anything that you just want to share right from this meeting room rather than sharing your screen itself. We can record the entire meeting, audio, video, change our views, layout. We can lock this meeting. It automatically can also lock after 5 minutes if you forget to do so, and they'll be sitting in a lobby. Like I said, there's a ton of different settings, but I really want to jump into that transcription. This is one of my favorite parts.
And John, while you're jumping over to transcription, one thing I saw there is you've got a very specific, unique URL. So for being able to share this with other people and inviting people in, it's not that concept of a different meeting room and a different meeting number every time. You're working off a single URL, correct?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, granted, if everyone just saw my URL, not that you can jump right in because I had to be the one to start it, but hey, if I see that people are jumping in randomly when I don't have this meeting room locked, simply change it. It's as simple as that. This meeting room also is integrated with Outlook. So I have a little Outlook meeting button where I can send invites. All the normal integrations that you would get with like any kind of meeting room like this. It's tough. So I just want to jump into the transcriptions. Like I said here, this is just a conversation I had the other day with Brian. Everything that has to do with that meeting was transcribed. I can come in here and edit anything that was said and take that out of there. I can just, simply share this entire transcription after the call. And here are some insights, like kind of like things that were said. Like, so you have to call the customer, kind of like a talking point or an action item, have you. So you don't forget to do these types of things. Like say you have a long meeting and you want to, make sure you have all your ducks in a row, and you want to go back to this transcription to make sure you didn't miss anything. I mean, it's really good for anything here. If you want to do like an internal collaboration, like talking to anybody internally, pop in this meeting room and you're having a just discussion, and rather than taking notes, just go back to this transcription, and now you have everything at your fingertips.
So John, do those action items generate themselves based on certain vocal cues? Like how do those get there from outside the transcription?
Exactly. The AI in that virtual assistant picks up on certain words and phrases and stuff to simply put into its insights. I mean, it's not perfect, but if you want to say, hey, Brian, don't forget to call so-and-so, it will pick up on that and put that as an action item.
So the point is obviously it's highly editable, but it really does a good job of keying off of some phrases with that AI and helping you build this without you actually having to explicitly do anything, remember a command or anything like that. Just kind of happens naturally.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Exactly what it is. Yeah. So as you can see, it's very useful in those type of scenarios. Awesome. Like I said, this is really just touching on some of my two favorite collaboration points of this Elevate application. It's included with every seat, so everybody gets their own meeting room, and everybody gets all of these features included.
So, if you're a company that's already, paying for a bunch of Zoom rooms, especially for users that aren't as frequent doing it, this is a great way to really reduce that bill too, right? Because, as you're incorporating this into your UCaaS option, it seems to me you can eliminate a couple other tools along the way.
And you could get just the meeting room standalone, and it is more affordable than your basic Zoom room.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So, John, I know that we're offering some one-on-one meetings right now to showcase this solution, right? So for everybody listening out there, when this video is posted, I'm going to drop a link down to John's calendar, and if you want to see a more in-depth view of the solution, and John can take all the time you need to really show you what you need to know, go ahead and sign up at the link below this video, because we're offering a one-on-one demo, and we got some good deals to take advantage of.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, guys, any last comments or thoughts?
That's it. Join a meeting. Let me show you the full solution.
Exactly. You got a taste. Now come get the whole pie, right?
Exactly.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next week.
That's great. Thanks.
Take care,
Take care.
guys.